I'm not going to be looking at the stats. I just want to know that he's doing his job and he's as productive as he can be in that. So, no, I can't say that I'm putting these, I'm like, all right, this is what needs to show up in stat sheet, this many sacks, this many pressures. Man, just go in there, and if you do your job and you're able to push the pocket and Pascal gets one or Aleem, and then we'll know you did your job. That in itself is going to count for a lot, and then Pascal will push them to you or vice versa. So I think that's really what I've said it all along. I'm looking for a complementary piece and somebody that's going to be able to help our defense, that's going to elevate us a little bit, and I think he'll do that for us.
There you have it, Dan Campbell.
There you have it.
How's expectations for Za'darius Smith? That's a show for us,
Live
guys.
and in color.
Smash that like button. We'll see you tomorrow.
Well, see you later.
No, I kind of like that. I think that's the way to look at it. We talked about it last week after the press conference. They talked about him collapsing the pocket, not specifically him just going at the quarterback getting sacks. They want that thicker and guy. They want a thicker defensive end to collapse that pocket. It benefits you both in the run game and in pass defense if you can beat the tackle off them. But I don't know. I'm cool with that. And it kind of takes a little bit of pressure off Za'darius Smith because I feel like some of the fans, us included in this studio, all three of y'all, me maybe too.
Yeah, what?
Did you really just try to throw all three of us under the bus?
I mean, yeah. I think you guys started it for sure.
Started what?
Just 9 sacks, 5 sacks.
He's got
2 sacks his first game played.
I said it on BDE. The Lions as a team are going to have 12 sacks in their next 3 games. When you look at the teams, when you look at the team, I mean, they had 4 sacks against Houston. When you look at the teams they come up with Jacksonville, Indianapolis, and then Chicago, these are not teams that protect the quarterback well. And these are all teams who have, well, Mac Jones is a pylon, but Anthony Richardson and Caleb Williams scramble a lot, and scramble guys get sacked more. So I think they're going to sack the quarterback very well in the next couple games. I think I could see Za'Darius Smith getting 2 against Jacksonville. I don't think that's crazy.
There it is. So I'm not gaslighting whatever you said this time. Because you say he's getting 2 in his first game.
I did say 2 in his first game, and he didn't play that game. So this means this is his first game, and now I feel even more confident about it.
Carry on.
That's it. Back to you, Bob.
How many? What you?
Yeah,
Nick,
I-
do you think
Alright.
they're not going to sack the quarterback?
Yeah, sack quarterback. I'm not putting Za'Darius Smith down for 2. That's all.
So what do you? How many sacks
You're
do you think
scared of
Za'Darius
Mac
Smith
Jones.
has for the rest of the year?
the rest of the year.
Yeah, you got what? 7 games left? 8 games left?
Let's see if it
That
was like
sucks, dude. We're already.
4 or 5.
Well, I guess we got 11.
That's kind of where I was at.
11
I think
games.
that's what I was at the first time too. Yeah, like 4 or 5 sacks.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
L.
Yeah, down.
Hell of the
I
chat.
mean, I'm down for him to outproduce that.
You're playing the Bears
but
twice. You're playing Chicago. You're playing Jacksonville.
I'm just
you're
going off of what
playing
the
Indy.
coach said, and also just like how this defense has been attacking these quarterbacks since then. It's been like a team effort, not just one solo guy. And Za'Darius Smith, love him. I'm happy he's here. I think he's going to help us a ton, but he's past his prime a bit. I think he's going to be able to aid other guys in getting sacks just as much as he's going to go after the quarterback. I think he's going to open up a situation. I mean, just what Dan Campbell said, aid in the pass rush. Not just be the pass rush. I think he's going to help our guy, my guy.
He is the
no,
pass
our
rush.
guy, Aleem McNeil.
From the edge, he is the pass rush. He's the guy that's going to be getting the quarterback from the edge. Obviously, Aleem McNeil is going to play a big part of that. I think Aleem McNeil is going to help Za'Darius Smith more than Za'Darius Smith will help Aleem McNeil. I think Aleem McNeil pushing the pocket and making the quarterback roll out into the waiting arms of a guy like Za'Darius Smith, or taking deeper drops because of the pressure that they're creating up the middle. It'll be easier for Za'Darius Smith to get to him because he'll be further, in a straighter line he can take to the quarterback.
I mean, it worked both ways. I think another name we're talking about
Like a
today
bisexual.
that Dan Campbell spoke about was James Houston. I think he's probably benefited the most. But, Nick, you mentioned a bit. We didn't get to hear you much last week because you ditched us. Didn't invite us either.
Didn't invite us.
Jesus.
Didn't invite us to his wedding either.
Okay, so, yeah, speaking of that, we just got the pictures back. They're fire.
I bet.
They look great. Shout out
Congratulations.
Maxwell
Would
and
love to be
Abby
there.
on getting married. All right, no, back to the football, boys.
Your name's Nick.
Listen, you talk about expectations. There was a guy that got traded last year for a high second-round pick. He played in 9 games. He had 6 sacks, and he had 14 quarterback hits. And he plays for the Chicago Bears. And he was one of not many great people on that defensive line. So I think Za'Darius Smith being on this same defensive line with a guy like Aleem McNeil and a guy like DJ Reader, it's going to actually help him out a lot to put up similar numbers to Montez Sweat after he got traded to the Chicago Bears. I believe in the next 8 games, he's going to end with 5 to 6 sacks, Za'Darius Smith. It's not all going to be on him, but I think things are going to open up for him on this Detroit Lions defense. And I also believe Dan Campbell's not putting some crazy pressure on him that he doesn't need to, because Za'Darius Smith has been doing this his whole entire career, and it's getting to the quarterback.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to come out and say, oh, yeah, we're going to put him, full blast, 45 snaps a game. He's going to get the job done. He's a vet. We traded for him for a reason.
Yeah, 100%. They're not going to use him like that. They're not going to put any pressure on him. He is a veteran. He knows his role. He knows what he's brought in here to do, and he knows how to react in those situations. So I'm not worried about them putting pressure on him or anything like that. He knows what he's doing. He knows why the Lions traded for him. He knows what he's going to be asked of to do, and he's been doing it for a while.
Do you guys think that number, you specifically, Easy, because you put us
He said
all
2.5.
2.5 sacks?
Easy said that.
Total?
Yeah, for the next
The rest of the year?
20 games.
Actually, I said -2.5. He got
No,
that
all right, so Montez had 6 sacks in
I
9
was such
games.
a bad pass rush. We're taking back one of your sacks.
So Montez had 6 sacks in 9 games.
What'd you say?
9 sacks, or 9, God damn it, 9 games, 6 sacks.
Are you comparing him to
for
Montez Sweat right now?
Yes, I said I think he can put up 5 to 6 sacks with his in the back end of this year for the Detroit Lions, as Montez Sweat did for the Chicago Bears.
I think Montez Sweat was in his prime. He's not doing as great this year, but I said 45 sacks. So that's not far off from that. 45 sacks,
45
maybe 50.
at least.
40, at least 45. No, I can see 45. I think this will continue to be like a team effort to get after the quarterback. I don't think it's going to be Za'Darius Smith doing it. I like the rest of these guys on his team, Aleem McNeil specifically. And I'm sorry, I'm distracted by a beautiful woman right now.
They're everywhere, man.
They're everywhere. It's fucking crawling.
They're out tonight, boys.
Freaks come out at night. What? Freaks come out at night.
Like me.
And by the way, I'm happy. I'll be happy to be wrong. I'll absolutely be happy to be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just going off what Dan Campbell's been saying, and it's just like, who he is at this point in his career. He's gonna help us a lot, though. We need it.
This guy.
Absolutely need it.
He doesn't believe in him anymore.
All right, Easy. Who's going to get more sacks, Za'Darius Smith or DJ Reader? Who's going to get more
Za'Darius
sacks?
Smith is gonna get more sacks.
All right.
Yeah, he's going to be the team
checking.
leader in sacks.
What about Aleem or Za'Darius Smith?
Za'Darius Smith.
Za'Darius Smith. Yeah.
Marshawn Lattimore not playing against the Eagles. Ooh, AJ Brown.
Got him in my fantasy team.
You got Marshawn Lattimore in your fantasy team?
AJ Brown.
Oh. Have you ever played a league where you do that?
What?
Draft a defender.
Get defensive players?
No, but I'd be down.
I want to.
I
kind of
want to.
My
I'd be
brother
down.
did one where you got a like one from each level. Like you got a defensive lineman, a linebacker, and a secondary player. And he had Mario Williams in his last good year, Kiko Alonso in his only good year when he had 140 tackles, and Earl
Yeah, a couple
Thomas.
good years. Oh wow.
He was getting 30 points from each of those guys every week. It was it's insane. Kiko gets 15 tackles a game.
Yeah, we've tried in the league with the same group of people. It just sucks.
It does suck.
You're part of it, actually. You're part of the problem.
Why, dude?
You just don't even set your lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's because you put it on fucking ESPN. app.
Sleeper sucks.
I don't even have ESPN on my phone.
Easy. Stop
It's
gaslighting.
easy as
too.
downloading ESPN on your phone. It's just it's make an effort.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
You're part of the
If that
problem.
old
Nobody's
man
fault
can
but
do it,
mine.
you can do it.
Nobody's fault but mine.